Let's talk about a cure that can quickly eliminate not only alcohol but also sugar cravings. So, what exactly is it that alcoholics want when they have a thirst? In any case, it has to do with alleviating mental and physical strain. Right. They feel a sense of relief as a result. The same holds true for sugar. Sugar has a positive effect on mood. Right. However, there is a catch, and I won't be discussing that in this video. Instead, I'll tell you about a simple pill you can take to quickly eliminate cravings, even if you're already addicted. L-glutamine is the name of this substance. Okay. However, it is crucial to comprehend why L-glutamine would be effective for this issue. Glutamine is now the body's primary amino acid. Okay. The amino acid glutamine is converted into glutamate, the brain's most abundant neurotransmitter. And serotonin, dopamine, and similar chemicals come to mind when we discuss neurotransmitters. Glutamate is a type of neurotransmitter that is often overlooked. It's the brain's primary neurotransmitter. Glutamate, without getting too technical, is an excitatory neurotransmitter. Okay. Some people are limiting. Too much glutamate, however, can have negative consequences, such as the onset of anxiety, depression, and sleeplessness. However, there is a complex system at work in the brain that makes this possible. Thus, GABA, an inhibitory neurotransmitter that acts like the brakes, is supported by the glutamate. You don't have to give it much thought when you're in good health because your body has a nice equilibrium between the gas and the brakes. L-glutamine, on the other hand, has been shown to promote gluconeogenesis. That's how fresh sugar is made. In other words, your brain cells can quickly and easily convert that amino acid into glucose, making your brain cells happy. Your insulin levels will remain steady because it is not being stimulated by sugar, which causes a spike. It's not coming from glucose but rather an amino acid. Thus, it is a speedy method of supplying energy to the brain without all the bad stuff satisfying the lack of fuel, rapidly altering one's mood while simultaneously decreasing stress, pressure, anxiety, and the desire for sugar and alcohol. However, glutamate is capable of far more than what I have described. It's also a building block for glutathione, the liver's primary antioxidant. It helps maintain healthy intestinal lining by nourishing intestinal cells. It's a crucial first step in getting better after getting sick from an infection, surgery, shock, or emotional strain. Increasing your glutamine intake is necessary. Now, alcohol is what brings on a lack. Okay, so alcohol inhibits this glutamine. And the benefits that accompany it. You can probably imagine that chronic alcohol consumption depletes glutamine and glutamate levels and puts one at risk for a wide range of health issues. Now, Kieran, stress is another major cause of glutamine deficiency. Stress causes an increase in glutamate production in the hippocampus, which has far-reaching consequences for learning and memory. However, glutamate levels are low in the prefrontal cortex, which can impair one's ability to pay attention. You're more than likely to experience difficulties with that elsewhere in your brain. The amygdala is a part of the brain that plays a similar role to the adrenal gland in managing stress and the body's response to it. Chronic stress causes a decrease in glutamate in the amygdala, which contributes to feelings of anxiety. Overtraining, in which you exercise too much without giving your body time to recover, any trauma, surgery, injury, and similar things can also lead to a glutamine deficiency. An ongoing infection. And suppose you're not getting enough glutamine from food sources alone. So, which foods are particularly rich in glutamine? Beef, chicken, fish, eggs, and milk are all readily available. Okay. Vegetables like kale, spinach, and parsley complement the cabbage and other dark greens. If you want to stop wanting sugary and alcoholic drinks. Okay. In a word, yes. You've probably already tried the ketogenic diet and minute fasting, which will eventually fix it, but you might need something to curb your cravings in the short term so you can stick to the ketogenic plan. Therefore, 2 to 5 grams per day is what I suggest. So, you can really start to pull yourself out of this situation by taking this in supplement form and making sure you're eating the foods high in glutamine, which is basically a ketogenic diet. The glutamate cycle can be helped in other ways as well. Consistent physical activity, without excessive strain. It will help tremendously if you get enough sleep and do what you can to reduce stress. As your alcohol consumption decreases, so will your vitamin B12 deficiency. Now, the only way to permanently fix this is to follow the ketogenic diet's healthy variant and practice intermittent fasting. And if you want to learn more about that, watch this video.